What's up?
John Royster here.
With Abby.
Welcome to
Another episode of Fastened by Love. With my love right here.
And my love.
We're loves. We did like a little short mini day date. We went to Walmart. We got some boxes to ship our belts out in.
Yep.
Because we're paying like, I don't know, like $3 something. $2 something for one box at the post office. But we went to Walmart and got
6 boxes.
6 boxes for 67 or 76 cents each. So
yeah.
Saved a little bit of money. Got some shipping labels too. We're going to try to see if we can use our printer to make shipping labels, or maybe at least print lines on them so we can stick it on there and just write it.
Yeah.
But we're about to do a little Q&A again for everyone. She's about to ask me some questions and I have no idea what she's about to ask me, so...
You ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
When did you screw everything up but no one ever found out it was you?
When did I screw everything up but nobody knew it was me? Oh, man.
This one's a good one.
I don't know. I feel like I've done this. Like, I know I've done this. I know for a fact that I've done it. I just can't remember what it was that I've done. I don't know. I'm going to have to pass. I'm going to have to come back to it.
What's a body part that you wouldn't mind losing?
A leg.
What?
I mean, I wouldn't mind losing my ear.
Yeah? You'd be deaf. No one.
No, I'd have a hole in my head. I just have a hole here. I'd lose an ear. I'll take an ear for the team.
You should title this, I lost an ear.
I lost an ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd lose an ear. I guess it's a body part, right? Yeah. Next question.
Sounds weird. What's something your brain tries to make you do and you have to will yourself not to do it? Sleep in bed all day.
Read that again?
What's something your brain tries to make you do and you have to will yourself not to do it?
So my brain is telling me to do it.
Yeah.
But
you have to.
I have to
not do it.
I have to go against my brain.
Yeah.
My brain tells me not to go to work every day. And I have to go to work. So
yeah,
that's definitely one of them. Or be nice to people. If you could, I don't even know. What is the most interesting thing you've read or seen this week?
No, really. Interesting. Oh, that it's not interesting by far. It's actually really tragic. That whole Ohio State Fair thing.
Oh yeah.
But that accident that happened, I seen the video of it.
I seen the video too. That motherfucker came flying through
and just crashed into itself.
It hit itself, and then the buckets.
Yeah.
The buckets went flying through the air with people in them.
Yeah, and 2 people like fell out.
2 people were fucking somersaulting through the air.
Yeah, like, that's like one of the most interesting things I've ever seen this week.
That's pretty wild, yeah. Or the whole transgender thing with the military.
Yeah.
That came out of left field.
Yeah.
What's the most useless talent you have? Ooh, I feel like I knew something instantly came to my head. For you.
For me?
Yeah.
My most useless talent?
Yeah.
I don't have a talent.
You can put it to use, but...
What?
Target. What's the closest thing to real magic?
To real magic? All magic's real. Duh.
Yeah, there's no fake magic.
All magic is
Losers.
real.
What's the craziest thing one of your teachers has done? I got one. So I was in high school, and these 2 kids broke out in a fight.
Yeah.
And we're like, yes. And all of a sudden, I seen this bearded man. He was a teacher. about 220 pounds of muscle come running in.
Yeah.
He came flying in out of nowhere. Put this kid in a headlock.
No way.
Put the kid in a headlock. He's like, listen, because one kid had another kid in the headlock.
Yeah.
And he tried to split him up, but he couldn't, so he put this kid in a headlock. He's like, listen, you better let go. He's like, I'm not letting go. So the teacher tightened up on him, and the kid passed out.
What happened to the teacher?
Nothing.
Nothing?
That was Dad. Dad fucking done that.
Nah.
Yes, Dad went and put this kid in a sleeper hold.
And then nothing happened to him?
No, I mean, he was stopping the fight. I mean,
Oh, true.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure somebody could have said something, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's two kids fighting, you know.
That's
You don't know what it's about. You don't know if somebody has a weapon.
Yeah.
You don't know if somebody brought a gun to school. You don't know.
Yeah.
So you treat every incident the same, and you stop the threat.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Huh.
I was like, go, Dad.
That's funny.
All right, you gotta. Hold on.
Nope, other way. 0. Start with the 0.
0. Here?
No.
Here?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You never answered it though.
I don't know. See, like, if you did one little thing in high school, you get suspended, so no one really did anything.
Well, I mean,
Or
did
like-
a teacher do something?
No.
Because nowadays, teachers are sleeping with everybody. What is the dumbest way you've been injured?
It's the dumbest way
Yeah.
I've been injured. The dumbest way that I've gotten injured is by someone taking a broken chair and swiping my leg with it. Because I was sneaking back inside a window. Yeah. And the mom was coming downstairs. And so she was like, and so my friend was like, in a panic. She was like, oh my god, the chair's broken, we gotta hide the chair. It wasn't panic that we were sneaking back through the window and her mom was gonna catch one of her friends sneaking back through the window. And so she just runs across me with the chair and slices my leg wide open with it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Dumbest way I got in. This wasn't the dumb. I mean, I've pretty much every time I've gotten injured, it was dumb. But one time, my senior year, we used to skip class all the time, like skip school. And we would go down to the river, and the trees that would overhang like the water, we'd climb up in the trees and we'd jump out into the water, like do flips and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Are you listening?
Yes.
And my buddy, God bless his soul, Tank Foster, he's out in the water sitting down. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
So he's in the water sitting down. The water apparently was low that day.
Yeah.
Actually, let me rewind. Tank was out in the water, and the water came up to here on him, okay?
Yeah.
Water's up to his neck. And my buddies and everybody, like, he walked down there, but we're up on the ledge because there's like a cliff that we could jump off of. It's probably like a 20-foot cliff.
Yeah.
Not very big at all. And we're all trying to decide who's going to jump in first. And I was like, fuck it, I got it. And I just took my shirt off and ran. And Tank stood up out of the water because he was sitting down. He's like, no! And by that time, I'm already off the ledge.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck.
At that moment, you
At
knew.
that moment, I knew I screwed up big time. And I hit the water, and like a foot, like 2 feet down, the dirt,
Yeah.
sprained my ankle
Jeez.
during football season.
Jeez.
So I had to go home and explain to Dad. Actually, I lied. I told him I fell down the stairs.
Does he know that now?
Oh, I'm sure he does. I'm sure they knew every single lie I told them.
Yeah.
I never done anything bad, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done some bad stuff, but it's nothing like, I never got caught with drugs or, you know, I never done anything serious,
Yeah.
you know. So, like, they probably knew I was lying most of the time, but, you know, it wasn't that serious, so they're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think I told him, I was like, Dad, man, I fucking came flying down the stairs, had my socks on, no shoes, slip, twisted my ankle. No kidding. No way.
I could see him saying it like that too.
I don't know. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. Because he was just sitting in the water.
If your 5-year-old self suddenly found themselves inhabiting your current body, what would your 5-year-old self do first?
Hold on now. If my 5-year-old self just turned into this?
Yeah. What would they do first?
Honestly, I would probably, like, if I was 5 years old and I was thinking like a 5-year-old, like my brain hasn't changed,
Yeah.
and I had the body of this,
Yeah.
I would probably think I'm turning into Superman, and when I would try to go like save the world, like I'm freaking Superman, and I'd be like, holy cow, I would run. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I can run so fast. Look at that super strength, and I'd probably try to go like save the world or like do something.
Yeah.
Or I could probably like rob a bank. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in at 5, you know. Sometimes I want to save the world, sometimes I want to rob some banks.
There you go. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Staying in a bad relationship.
Yeah. I second that one.
Yeah. Everybody can see it.
I thought you were going to say something gym related.
Curling in the squat rack. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Not squatting to depth. That's stupid.
Not putting weight in your heels.
Not putting, getting up on your toes in a squat. That's stupid. Not re-whacking your weights. Not re-whacking your weights. That's kind of stupid.
What did you say today? Oh, how'd you say Hawaii?
Hawaii? Let's go to Hawaii. I don't know why I said it that way.
And Jill just looked at us for like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, Jill's like, what the heck? Showing up to going to the gym in like khakis and like a button up and like bench pressing, that's stupid.
Yeah.
But the thing is like the people that do that, I feel, are either one of two things. They either have no fucking idea what they're doing and they need help,
or they give no fucks,
or they think they know everything.
Yeah.
But really they don't know anything, and then when you try to help them, they're assholes about it.
Or 3, they just give no fucks.
Or they just don't care, like, yep, this is working.
Yeah.
What's the word nostalgic mean?
Nostalgic?
Yeah.
Is that a question on there?
Well, there's a question with that word in it, but I don't know what that word means.
Is it nostalgic when you like nostalgia? Nostalgic, I don't know.
Let's skip that one. Let's just skip this question.
No, I want to know what the
Man, look at this fresh haircut, though. I'm so...
characterized by or exhibiting feelings of nostalgia. Well, that doesn't fucking help. Nostalgia.
What is nostalgia? Nostalgia is the feeling of nostalgicness.
A sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations. I was overcome with acute nostalgia for my days in college.
Yeah, so this question on here is,
wait.
in 40 years, what will today's people be nostalgic for? That was the question.
Oh.
So, like, what's something that they're going to be like, man, I miss back in the day when this happened, you know? You know what I think it's going to happen?
Flying cars.
No, baby. Is there flying cars now?
No, I'm going to say, like, if we had flying cars in 40 years, they'd be like, man, I miss driving on the road and not having to go in the air and fly.
Maybe I think it's going to be the other way around.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. If we had flying cars, I think it'd be like, damn, remember the times that we used to just drive on the road and just go long,
you can't,
long car rides?
Yeah, you can't burn rubber in a hovercraft.
Yeah, exactly. So they're going to be nostalgic about that.
Yeah, you can't drag race in a hovercraft. I mean, I guess you could, but okay, I guess there's a crowd for that. I think people are going to be nostalgic for personal relationships. Like, what are you laughing about?
It's so...
You can pull yourself together here. What are you laughing about?
It's so...
Babe! I want to laugh. Tell me what you're laughing at.
It's just so funny.
Tell me. Tell me. I'm gonna bite your finger. Tell me.
Okay. It was just so funny how it took us forever to know what nostalgic was, and now you're using it in a sentence as if you knew what it meant. You're like, oh, I think people are gonna be nostalgic about this and this.
Maybe I'm a fast learner.
But it was just
Maybe
so,
tell me once, I've got it. You're good.
It's so funny because we took forever.
It took forever.
To find out.
Oh yeah,
what it meant.
I was nostalgic about 10 minutes ago. I want to start using that word all the time now. Watch. You're so pretty. No, I think in 40 years, people's going to be nostalgic about having
personal relationships.
Personal, like touching, like touching and talking and sitting close together. I feel like in 40 years from now, technology is going to be so advanced, may not be, that it's going to distance more. There's going to be more ways to experience this without actually having to be here.
Yeah.
Like holograms. Yeah. Imagine if I could just push a button and you're you know,
in Australia or something, and then like I could be in the car with you.
Yeah, like I could just push a button and you're like, vroom, like your body's there, and I could actually, you know, we could be together, but
and having a conversation together.
Yeah, so it's just like this, but you're a hologram.
Yeah.
And so I think in 40 years, people are gonna miss. Like, man, you remember, like back in the day, like right now, I miss
going outside
and playing with my friends.
Yeah.
Like I miss riding bicycles
till it got dark.
Till it got dark, and making these jakey ass wooden ramps that broke every time you'd ramp them. But I miss
just having
outside,
like the imagination that I used to have. You know, like, because I had a client that I taught this week, or I trained this week, and she brought her daughter in because she couldn't find anyone to sit, like babysitter or watcher or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, but she had like the craziest imagination. She would go play her by herself while I'm training her mom. But I'm just like, I wish I had the energy, imagination that she does. But I feel like kids nowadays don't have that.
Yeah.
They don't have that imagination. I mean, they do, but it's not being put to any work.
Yeah.
You know, because now they have iPads and all these video games and stuff like that. Like, the technologies are doing it for them.
I think us, people our age, are going to change that.
Yeah.
Because we see that. Yeah. Like our parents. It's our parents' fault. I mean, not my parents.
Yeah.
My parents raised a fucking badass. But it's the people who are our parents' age that have done that to today's society, today's group of kids. Okay, cool.
That scared me.
There are no phones connected.
It sounds like we're in the 100.
You're in a 100.
And Allie's talking to us.
What would the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse? So you can pick any animal and make it the size of a horse.
A panda. Oh, a giant fucking panda. They're already giant as it is.
Yeah, I know. Like that doesn't change anything. Like a dragonfly. If you had a dragonfly and turned that thing into the size of a horse, and now you're no longer riding horses, but you're riding dragonflies, that would be cool. I want to ride a dragonfly.
I want to ride a panda. Find it on a good note. What is the funniest joke you know by heart?
The funniest joke I know by heart?
Yes. It's still sitting there.
Yeah. There's another orange one. The funniest joke I know by heart. I feel like I know a lot, but so there's a kid and his grandpa sitting on the porch. Grandpa's sitting there drinking a glass of whiskey. The boy looks at his grandpa and says, "Hey grandpa, can I have a drink of that?" Grandpa looks at the little boy and is like, "Does your dick touch your asshole?" And the boy's like,
I've read this.
"No, it don't." He's like, "Well, you can't have a drink then." Then after he finishes his whiskey, he lights up a cigar. The little boy's like, hey, Grandpa, can I try that? Grandpa's like, does your dick touch your asshole? No, it does not. Well, then you can't have my cigar. So after the grandpa got his whiskey in him and his cigar, went inside, goes to bed. Wake up next morning, he comes downstairs, and he sees his grandson sitting there on the table, dipping his Oreos in some milk. And then the grandpa said, hey, Bubba, can I get an Oreo? And the kid's like, does your dick touch your asshole? And the grandpa's like, props his leg up, all proud. He's like, why, yes, it does. And the boy's like, well, good, you can go fuck yourself, because these are my Oreos. That's the only joke I know by heart.
Aww.
Alright, your turn.
I don't have one.
Why would you ask that question then?
Because, I don't know. Well, that concludes another episode of
Fastened by Love
by John and
Abby. Mwah. Peace.